I've been so enamored by visual arts for so long, since comic books when I was a young teenager. I loved it so much. It was just, it seemed like magic. It seemed like, wow, look at what they can do. They can draw these things, they weren't there. They're making up an entire world. It's amazing. And I just fell so, you know, in love with it in that way that I had to be a part of it in whatever way I could possibly do. And ever since then, I've been doing that, just being involved in it. So, and then the longer you're involved, you figure some things out. Aha, there's that. Now I know how to shade things properly because the light is here and whatever, because I've just been doing it and involved in it for so long. So I don't know that there's any singular moment that was like, okay, this worked out, and I really enjoy this. It's just something that I've had to be involved with ever since I can remember. People say to me a lot of times, especially on social media, because it's easy to say whatever. Oh, if I had your God-given talent, like life would be grand or whatever. And I'm not so sure that I believe in being given some mysterious superpower. I think that whatever you do and you're good at, you do and are good at that because you've put the time in, and you get up every day and you involve yourself in it. There's no like, I can draw. It's earned. It starts out, you can't draw too well. And then you tried harder and you tried longer, and next thing you know, it's like you look back on the other things and you go, oh wow, I'm actually getting a little better. It's so slow you don't even notice it most of the time. But if you keep yourself involved in it, then you will get better. I mean, I was doing pencil portraits probably 20 years ago, just as realistic as I could get, using a grid to make everything perfect, and drawing mostly rock stars and Bob Marley and whoever, and just seeing if how close I could make it look to them and how realistic I could do. And I accomplished that pretty well. And that was one of the first times where I was like, oh wow, like if I really put forth the effort, I could make it look decent. And then I done that again with tattooing and with painting, through the act of just doing and doing and doing. Art definitely gives me a high percentage of my purpose. If I'm not doing, then I'm dying. So if I'm headed in a direction and producing and being productive, then I'm good to go, man. I feel strong, I feel good. And if I'm not, it's all the demons coming out, trying the shadows and trying to paint everything in a negative image in my life. So it's a constant kind of struggle with that. Staying productive, staying positive, and art helps with that. Would I rather experience the highs and lows involved with the arts and the passion for the arts, or not have that and be more consistent and content? Yeah, that is definitely the question, man. I don't know that I'll ever be able to have a choice about it. And it seems kind of lame to just be the same feeling every day. With that being said, highs and lows can get out of hand, and they got names for those. So it's a precarious place to be and constantly live at, because obviously, the highs are fantastic, but the lows have to be as equally unfantastic. So sadness and anger and disappointment and dread and all the things that nobody's supposed to talk about, because it paints a picture of, a bad person, or, an unhealthy person or whatever. I think that's ridiculous. We're all steeped in all of the things. So to pretend that you're happy all the time, I'm not buying it. You know what I mean? I have to earn it, and that's what art gives me the chance to do, is to earn my feeling of accomplishment. You know, being able to do something that was challenging. Even now, life has its ups and downs and whatever, and struggles, and you know, perhaps I'm struggling now. What I know I need to do is get to work, start painting, start getting interested, and bring some of myself out. If I don't, then it eats me alive, you know. So it's got to be done. It's got to be done.